Hey, what's up guys, Weekly Light here, and today I'm going to be covering the Sunshot Exotic Hand Cannon in the Destiny 2 beta. Its flavor text reads, "Can't outrun the sunrise." Its intrinsic perk is Sunburn, and it reads, "This weapon fires explosive rounds and highlights targets that take damage from Sunshot." Its barrel is Chambered Compensator, and it increases its stability, improves recoil direction, and slightly decreases handling speed. Its magazine is Accurized Rounds, which increases its range. Its exotic trait is Sunblast. Targets killed with Sunshot explode in solar energy. And finally, its grip is Textured Grip. Greatly increases handling speed and slightly decreases the stability. It deals solar damage, and it has a rate of fire of 150 rounds per minute, while having a magazine of 8. During the beta, the most damage I was able to get with a body shot was 21 damage plus a 20 bonus damage of explosive damage for a total of 41 damage. However, for a crit shot, I was able to get 40 damage plus the 20 explosive damage. It seems that it will always deal a bonus 20 damage in explosive damage regardless of the range and if you get a crit or not. Enemies in the beta seem to have about 200 health points to 220 health points, which means that it will kill in 5 to 4 shots. 4 shots will deal 240 damage if you get 60 damage per shot, which means you get a crit at close range. It seems you need at least 2 critical hits in order to get the shots to kill down to 4. Since the gun shoots at 150 rounds per minute, that means that it can actually take someone out in 1.6 seconds, which is fairly slow compared to the other exotics in the game. Since the gun only has 8 shots in its magazine, and you need at least 2 crits to get a 4-shot kill, the chances of you getting 2 kills within 1 magazine is extremely low. Like most guns in the Destiny 2 beta so far, the aim assist seems to be very low on this gun, and it's extremely hard to land critical hits. So it seems like getting 5 body shots is actually going to be easier than going for the 2 critical hits to get the 4-shot kill. It has splash damage, which enables you to hit them around corners and prevent them from regenning their shields and corner peeking you, which can be very useful. It also can be used if your enemies are grouped up on the point to hit all of them at once and deal 20 damage to all of them. When you get a kill with the gun, it creates a small explosion, sort of like Icebreaker, that deals damage in a very small area. The blast radius seems to be very tiny, and it's hard to get multiple enemies with it. It also doesn't seem to deal a lot of damage. Enemies hit by this gun will be highlighted, but since the sights are extremely open, it doesn't help too much for keeping track of your targets. Overall, for PvP, I don't see this being any better than any other hand cannon with explosive rounds on it. However, in Destiny 2, hand cannons might not have access to explosive rounds except for this hand cannon, which would make it very favorable due to how hand cannons with explosive rounds like the Fatebringer and the Word of Crota were very popular back in Destiny 1. For PvE, this gun's very good against enemies that group up together, such as the Cabal in the earlier mission, and the Vex at the end of the boss fight. Although the explosive damage from killing an enemy is not enough to actually kill another enemy, it will take them down to the point where you can take them out with 1 or 2 shots to the body and then chain another explosion. The explosive rounds are nice because it rewards you for getting body shots, and getting headshots seems to be a lot harder in Destiny 2. One cool thing about the gun is as you shoot, its magazine or energy source or whatever starts to heat up and changes colors to a red hot white instead of its normal black, and then when you reload it, it cools down completely. This gun is definitely the best exotic for the hunters right now in the Destiny 2 beta, as it is the only exotic in the Destiny 2 beta, but I would say it's extremely underwhelming in PvP, but seems really fun to use in PvE. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and favorite and subscribe.